What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Preston here, and today I'm going to be bringing to you guys some gameplay on the map Raid, and I'm going to be playing some domination with the MTAR, and the two attachments that I'm going to be rocking on my MTAR is going to be a silencer and a stock attachment on there for the quick movement around the map. Now today, in this commentary, I wanted to talk to you guys about how jealousy is super contagious, really, and how it affects us in our everyday lives and the forms that jealousy can come in. So, jealousy can really be deprived and started from almost anything because it's almost like our natural want to be jealous of other people's stuff, like their money, someone else's girlfriend or boyfriend, someone else's house, almost everything you can be jealous of other than the people under you. So the people under you are going to be jealous of you, and you're going to be jealous of the people above you. And there's always jealousy going to occur in our world because you're always going to want more. It's the man's greed to want more, and you really can't stop it unless you're like completely satisfied with everything you have, and you're never going to be satisfied because you'd rather take the better offer, and that's just our natural want to take the better offer. So it's quite common that we do take the better offer, and it's fairly simple that we do to up ourselves in society and make ourselves more money and anything above those ranks. So it all really comes down to where we try to find hate in each other. So we're always going to hate each other, and we're always going to be jealous of each other, and it's just so natural in the way that we have greed to want anything that we can possibly get our hands on. The more money we have, the more power we have, and that's what it also brings it down to. Everyone wants power. Everyone wants to be the leader of the world. Everyone wants to have complete domination, but it's just not possible all the time. And it just becomes extreme jealousy where this guy becomes jealous of this guy, and then it all breaks out in the violence. So there's many ways that jealousy can go, and it causes so many different arguments and unplanned situations that could be completely resolved if we didn't have jealousy. But if we didn't have jealousy, where would we be today then? Then America gets jealous of Britain, and Britain gets jealous of America, and it advances our society. So in a way, jealousy strides our countries and builds them up to be better than what they are today. So in the future, we're going to have all this technological shit going around, like the iMat and all that shit, because everyone gets jealous of the next big thing, and you want to be better than that. So you're going to try to beat that and top that with whatever you got. You're going to put your best out there to try to beat what's higher than what you have. So this could also go into nuclear warfare, where Afghanistan wants to beat Pakistan, and Pakistan wants to beat Afghanistan, and America just knows that they're the top dog. But anyway, jealousy is so bad and so good for us. It's just unexplainable. Other than it's so good and so bad, and you really can't put it any other way than that, because we need jealousy to make our world stride, and we need jealousy to advance our technologies, and it helps us in the long run, but it can kill us in the same way because it eats from our insides, jealousy, and it's what the mind wants, and it's what the mind is going to do. And sometimes that can go to extreme measures where you kill someone because of jealousy and you get out of control, but normally that doesn't happen in our typical high school settings, modern day, urban cities and stuff like that, urban towns and cities. Jealousy really doesn't spread that far with killings and stuff like that. It can in some rural areas, some of the parts of the ghetto, Philadelphia, New York, places like that, Chicago, San Diego, places like that can get into real extreme parts that it just becomes so bad that you have to kill to get what you want. And that also goes down into robbery, where robbers, their main motive is because they don't have something, so they're going to do whatever it takes to get that item. So that really means for them that they don't care that they could be caught at any moment. They have some kind of plan that they believe that they're going to get away with it, and it's their extreme jealousy to try to get away with whatever they got, to get like the huge TV out of the house, or all the money, or throw the safe out of the window, or I don't know, take all the women's jewelry or something like that. It really brings it down to wanting more power, more money, everything. It's just so greedy of man to want all these items at once, but we can't have them all at once because you have to work your way up the line to get there. So it's fair on every part and so unfair on every aspect, but it's the way the world works and we have to accept it. And I find it really interesting how we find hate in each other for the jealousy of our other items, the things we have, the opportunities that we have. Like, there's so many different ways that you could put this out there and kind of swerve this conversation that I'm bringing to you guys, but jealousy is just so irresistible and so contagious. Around the world, there's different kinds of jealousy that go around, and you probably pick them out in your everyday life, and you probably don't even know it, but you find ways of being jealous. You're probably jealous of the kid who sits next to you with all the fancy shoes and everything like that. Or it can be even as simple as being jealous of a test grade. And the only thing that we can really do to stop jealousy is to work our hardest, and starting with your education is probably the easiest thing you can do, because working with your education can like bring you up in the ranks and bring you up in society and earn you a great job and maybe some great opportunities, and those opportunities can lead to wealth and power, or depending on what you're going into, you can become a politic, or you can really become whatever you want. So starting with your education is probably the most important thing that you can do to fight this jealousy that you have against anything that you want. Like, you might be jealous of some major league athletes out there, but that's just something that you have to work on. And if you want something, you go get it, but do it in a way that isn't going to be like stealing or taking, or make it your own personal way of getting something so that the jealousy doesn't override you and doesn't control you, because that is a huge motive for a lot of people, and it just is wrong the way that we do things, and we're upset with ourselves because we are not as good as them, so we have to work our best to try to beat them, and sometimes it's not even enough to beat them. So it really turns into extreme anger and horrible deaths and tragedies and world domination and shit like that. World wars turns into a huge thing and a part of jealousy, because everyone wants the big power, everyone wants to be the #1 nation in the world, the #1 country, but you just can't get there with jealousy. So what I'm trying to say here is power and jealousy work within another to fight off greed, and they fight for greed at the same time, because you want everything and nothing at the same time, depending on who you are. I don't know what you guys want, but they work within each other, and it constrains our minds to want more and to forever not stopping to want more. But this game's going to be coming to an end. If you guys want to hit the like button, that'd be great. Give this video a like rating. Also, check out my 200th video idea special, so you guys can vote for ideas on what I should have for my 200th video. I'll leave a link in the description. This game is coming to an end. If you guys want to like and subscribe, this is X Preston signing off. See you guys later.